Hello, welcome to another PG Rated. I'm your host, Patrick Gleason from Out of the Basement. Today's review is going to be Batwoman. And yes, I know it's been a while since I've done a review, and I do want to apologize. But trying to become more regular again after the summer and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, again, we were talking about Batwoman.
You're not Batman.
That's the point.
I've seen other movies, Joker and other that, and I'm working on a Joker review. Batwoman got my attention, though, because there's a lot of negativity on Rotten Tomatoes for it from audience reviews. Now, the critics give it 70%, which, again, I don't agree with, and I'll get into that when I go into more. The audience reviews, though, are 12%. Like, this is really super low ranking. I'm like, wow, it's going to be really bad then if it's that low. And it's not. Now, part of the reason the critics review is so high is it's jumping on, oh, it's diversity and all that sort of stuff. So they're like, this is great, gung-ho. And the audience is going, well, fuck you, we don't want to deal with that. We don't want to have it shoved down our throat. There's points to be made for both and against for both. So yes, the marketing thing came out. Warner Brothers, DC, and CW were like, hey, look, here's a superheroine, and guess what? She's gay! Yay! And some of the trolls and all those other ones like, fuck you, we don't want that. We don't want this stuff shoved down our throat. We just want a story. So, okay. Yes, the marketing was going on too much, but who cares? Like, it's a company. They are trying to jump on the bandwagon. Companies do this. It's called making money. If companies see there's a trend out there that they can capitalize on, they're going to try. That's just the way companies work. So if the LGBTQ thing is the way to go now, they're going to try and come out with a bunch of them to get the money. That's the way it works. So I don't agree with it's horrible, it's terrible, 12% rating is way too low. Now, it's not a great show. It's not even it's mid-range, like in the 40s. It's all right. It's not great. It's just there. Now, again, I could see where some people say it's not good, it's not terrible, but I could see them not good. But again, shows take time to develop. Actors got to get into their character, understand, their idea more, the whole psyche of the character. Writers got to get used to, going with the genre and the feeling and working with the actors and the director to get the best thing going, scripts and dialogue and themes and tone for the show. It takes time to develop it. Buffy, as much as people love it, the first season wasn't that great. It was all right, but it wasn't great. Same as Supernatural, which has now been on for 14 years. First season was, it's a monster of the week, sort of, Scooby-Doo sort of idea. It was all right, but not that great. But as I said, as time goes on, the actors get more comfortable with their roles. The writers understand more between the actors and the characters, what the director wants. It works out. Batwoman might have a chance. Again, they're going to have to do some things, and I'm going to get into some spoiler stuff with the good, the bad, the good, the man, what the So, again, I just want to say, I think the critics' ratings is too high, and the audience ratings are way too low. This should be in the 40s at the most. It might get better, who knows, but right now it's not that high or that low. It's, like I said, in the 40s, maybe the 50-ish score. So my personal rating is 6 or 7 beers you pick up. Not your favorite type of beer, just sort of a beer you're like, okay, I'm with my buddies, sure, why not? The good, Ruby Rose does a good job as Katie Keene. It's actually decent. Sorry, and she's a somewhat believable character. Yes, she's got sort of the daddy issues that every single other superhero or superheroine does. She does a good job with that. The interaction between her, the Batwoman character, and the first villain you see, who turns out to be, oh wait, spoiler, her sister. There's good interaction there. Good interaction with her dad, actually. And Lucius Fox, Luke Fox is, you know, it's good banter. It's all right. It's going to develop over time. Right now, that was good parts. The Crows being taken over the security for Gotham because Batman's been gone 3 years. That's part of it's good. Like the dad is a good character. The Colonel. But it's also sort of a mad because wait. So Batman was there for multiple years. Now he's not. So they're gonna hire a huge private security company, which is almost as big as the police force, to protect them. Instead of well, why not just give more money to the police department and hire more cops and stuff? But whatever. The family dynamics with her not stepsister, but yeah, sort of stepsister, I guess. Yeah, stepsister is all right. She's actually pretty interesting. She has a hidden side. She tends to be the socialite, but she's actually helping people in the poor in Gotham for free medical help. So it's an interesting thing they can build on there. Now for the meh, there's a fair amount of meh because, like I said, it's not a great show. It's just there. The big one there's two big ones that are meh. One is the fight choreography. Like this, it's not good. It reminds me of Iron Fist's first few shows. She's supposed to be Batwoman, trained in all sorts of martial artists and everything, a kick-ass. Okay, show us good fight choreography. Not really lame as massive cuts and edits and everything to try and build suspense. It doesn't work. It's not good. Especially nowadays, considering how much superhero shows are worth. CW, Warner Brothers, and DC have money, put money into the show. The fight scenes are bad. Then going on to the money thing, the special effects in this one are... It's almost like they came out with the show 20 years ago, and they've just set it there. There's one scene where she's jumping from building to another one, and it's horrible special effects. It's terrible. Her cape, the grappling hook, all that sort of stuff is really cheesy and not good. Not quite as bad as Inhumans for special effects, but it's really not good. This is almost a what the fuck, but there's a couple moments I'm saving for that one, so this is more into the part. Again, there's a fair amount, it's the dialogue and the superhero tropes are all there. It's a drama. It's more of a drama with some sort of super vigilante things in it. So there's a lot more stuff, but I don't want to get into it. Just more the fact that it's just meh. The what the fuck moments, though, there's a couple. The big one, though, besides some of the special effects, is the timeline and Batman's age. So Katie Keene, who becomes Batwoman, her mom and her twin sister died when she was 10. They were in a car. Was going over a bridge. Batman came along, used his grappling hook. Katie climbed out the back. Her sister went to see her mom. Car goes over because the grappling hook failed. And that's terrible, and that's what she remembers. That's why she hated Batman to start with. Okay, fine. But then she says that she's Bruce Wayne's younger cousin. She thought of him as an older brother. But when you see a couple of scenes, it's like he looks like 15 at the most. But he's already known as Batman. Wait, what? How could he be that young and be Batman, and 15 years go by, so he's Batman for 12 years because he's disappeared for 3. But Lucius Fox is no longer obviously alive. He's now Luke Fox, who's around the same age as Katie is. So Lucius Fox's son is the same age as her, but he has only been Bruce Wayne's thing for a short while, so But then, like I said, it gets even more glaring when one of the other villains of the week comes up. Bruce Wayne's great childhood friend, Tommy. And it turns out that, well, yes, they were great friends. He likes Bruce Wayne, but he hates Batman because Batman saved his mother's life when he was 13. Wait, what? Batman saved your mother's life when you were 13, but you and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends, which means you would have been around the same age. So what, Bruce Wayne was Batman at 13? Wait, unless they're going to try and say there was a Batman before and Bruce Wayne took over, there's no way that fucking makes sense. And this is one you can't try to improve with, it's like later on, better dialogue or better script. This is a huge glare that right away I went, that doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. Unless they sort of just do an oops time thing or whatever. The Flash is responsible for something. I don't know. But overall, that part just doesn't work at all. And like I said, some of the special effects are also up there. That's my opinion. That's what I thought. It's a quick review right now because I'm just want to get something out that I know I haven't done for a while. I still recommend you see it if you get a chance to, just so you can make up your own mind. Don't go off like I said, the high ranking by the critics or the really horrible low ranking from the audience. Try to always watch something for yourself to make up your own opinion. Now, this isn't up there with the Batman animated series or even Arrow or Flash. I think even Black Lightning's better than this. But again, it just started, so we'll see how it goes. But see it for yourself, just so you can make your own opinion and not go by what everyone else is saying, because either they have an ulterior reason to say yes or no, or just they wanted to hate it from the beginning and that's how they feel. So, thank you very much for listening and watching, and have yourself a great night.